honored and privileged to have Karen here today to introduce me. She's been a great, loyal friend. She did give my speech, so I want to thank everyone for coming. I do want to introduce also Melanie George Marshall, who stopped by. Thank you, Melanie. Great supporter and friend, 5th District. I am humbled and honored that Karen Peterson was here today to introduce me. She's a leader with great integrity and character, and I thank you, Karen, for those wonderful words. As all of you know, it takes great sacrifice and a commitment on behalf of family members to run for public office. Here with me today is my mother, Barbara. I love you, Mom. My sister, Kathy Pagani. My campaign manager and sister, Cheryl Fruckman. Her husband, Mark. Son, Jason. No claps for Jason. But the biggest sacrifice and commitment comes from my wife, Kathy, and my children, Trevor and Rachel. I love you, and I thank you for always being there for me. You are the wind beneath my wings. And I'm not going to sing that. I also want to thank my team and all of my supporters for their hard work and encouragement. I thank all of you for coming out today and supporting me and my family. Running for the office of Insurance Commissioner was not a difficult choice or decision for me, because I knew that going forward, I want my family to be protected and all other families and their children to have the same protection and the same opportunities that I hope for my family. For over 23 years, I have stood up for consumers, handled the most complex investigations in the history of the department, successfully managed major divisions of the Delaware Insurance Department, and worked with every section of the Delaware Insurance Department, and have been nationally recognized as the first recipient of Regulator of the Year. I know the dynamics of the office and that policyholder protection is paramount. I have listened to so many Delaware consumers and taken action and gotten results. People like Mrs. P, who took her husband into a dealership in a wheelchair with his legs amputated, and they were sold credit life and credit health insurance. And 2 weeks later, or during that process, the agent, when they got to pre-existing conditions, skipped right over it and said, "I'll take care of that." 2 weeks later, her husband died. The company denied the claim. And we investigated that claim and found that they were using unlicensed agents and improper sales techniques, obviously by skipping over the pre-existing conditions. The company was fined, the dealership was fined, and the claim was paid. In another instance, we had Mrs. Spence, who lost her health insurance. It was a self-insurance plan where the Delaware Insurance Department did not have jurisdiction, but she called me anyway and asked to see what I could do. We contacted the administrators, and within days, she had her health insurance benefits back. It is precisely why today I want to take that experience, that leadership, commitment, and dedication to serving the citizens of Delaware to the next level as I formally announce here today my candidacy for Insurance Commissioner.